Hello, everyone from the Trend Talk. We are here with the actors of El Desconocido, La Historia del Cholo Adrián, which is a new mini-series, a 5-episode mini-series on Cine Latino, which you can watch on all cable satellite platforms. And we are here with Guillermo and Estrella Solis.
We're not trying to portray an archetype. We're not trying to judge. We're not trying to be just
judgmental, right?
We're not trying to be judgmental, and we're not trying to be like just one layer vision. This is like multi-layered. This is like completely different, and it really goes deep inside on the characters and understanding why this is happening.
And I really love that there's a strong female aspect to the miniseries, and that's where you come in, Estrella. Talk to us, platícanos un poco de tu papel en esta miniserie.
Sí, lo que dices me encanta porque justo es la parte femenina y somos fuertes. Tú y yo y todas las mujeres somos fuertes, ¿no? Y está padrísimo que en esta serie, por eso es diferente, es porque regularmente está el cholo, rudo y mal. No, aquí las mujeres también estamos presentes. Tanto mi personaje como las demás mujeres que están dentro de la serie, somos mujeres que defendemos nuestro círculo.
Los narcotraficantes, aparte de todo lo que hacen, they tend to be very charismatic, right? What else did you learn playing and studying this character? Because these characters are all ripped from the headlines. They're actually modeled after people that exist, that we've heard of, that we've read about in the news. So talk to us about how you did the research for your character and what you learned about these powerful and scary people.
Sure. Well, probably the biggest teaching is the fact that there's always a reason for everything. And that's all connected to what we were talking about. You cannot be judgmental when it comes to approaching something like this. You have to understand what's the reason behind. Why would somebody do what they do? Right. Why would you prefer carrying a gun instead of doing something else or working on the fields? Right. And sometimes they don't have an option. Right. That's the sad part of it. Sometimes there is no option. I mean, you have to do what you have to do if you want to survive.
And I understand that a lot of storylines were ripped from the headlines, right?
Yeah.
For example, the Champagne, I understand that there's someone inspired by his by what he did, his actions.
Correct. Yeah. I mean, what you're saying is so it's so specific because this is something that was inspired. Right. It's not based on the fact. It's inspired, and then coming from that place, we build the fiction around it. This is about the guy who's behind un capo.
Right.
It's not el capo itself. Right. It's who's behind.
Because there are so many people behind capos and narcotraficantes, right? He's obviously not just working on his own. Correct. And it's interesting that we get to see that perspective. Correct. And I love the fact that you guys filmed locally in Tijuana with local actors. What was that experience like? Because I know that sometimes there's been fear in visiting places like Tijuana because of the narco problem in those areas. But what was it like filming there, and how were the actors locally?
I think the local talent is just incredible. People from Tijuana is unbelievable. I mean, they are so giving, so warm. They are just the best.
What is the other element that people are forgetting about narcotraficantes and everything that's happening with, around that?
Well, I think they're going to learn not to judge, number one. Number two, I think that, the audience is going to realize that we're all part of that phenomenon.
We're all part of that problem, right?
Exactly. And sometimes we provoke certain things as well. Right. I mean, it's very sad to say, but sometimes you don't give the opportunity to the other person who's coming from that world to try something different.
Awesome. So it's going to be an interesting series, premiering very soon. Talk to us about where people can watch it. Yeah. On all platforms. Cine Latino is on satellite, cable, and if you want more information, there's also a website, correct?
Correct. Yeah, it's going to be released on July 28th. So be ready for it, watch it, enjoy it. It's going to be entertaining. It's going to be really cool. It's going to be different, and it's going to be Latino as well. So you watch it.
Awesome. The real version of the narcotraficante story.
Real version, yeah. The truth. You will get to see truthful characters right here.
Ripped from the headlines.
Correct.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much. It was so nice meeting you guys. Congratulations. And El Desconocido.
Vean El Desconocido en Cine Latino.